a little story that happened last week for us. I'd love to share because it explains what you just said. So we're in the bus and we're dropping our son Jet to work. So he works on a farm, and we've come off all the country roads and we're just about to head on a roundabout onto the expressway. And as we were just about to head on the side of the road, a man opened his back of his car and he had 3 dogs in there, and the little one, Fox Terrier, ran off onto the road. And this man was really freaking out. He was running on the road, screaming, and the terror in him. Yeah. And Richard grabbed my arm and said, "Don't get out the car," because he knew that I was going to try and help him. He said, "Don't get out the car. Don't get out the car. We'll help him, but don't get out the car." I could see Richard like sorting something out in his head anyway. And I thought, oh, we're going. We're gonna leave this man. It's rush hour traffic, so there's lots of cars on the road, and this little dog's running everywhere because he's just so excited, right? The dog's in his element, running around and getting missed by all these cars. Richard goes onto the roundabout with our big bus. He blocks all the traffic. He just stops the bus, and I'm going, oh, here we go. This is a classic Richard moment. Classic he stops Richard. All the traffic on every direction. All the traffic now is banking up. So we've got 10 cars, 15 cars in 4 different directions. Now they're starting to get cranky. These people are mad because you've stopped them on their way. They were ready. They on their way to do that. To do that. Yep. And they've got to be there on this time, because this is the time they always do it, right? This is the time I'm in my car and now you're delaying me. You're stopping me. So this person is creating a problem for me. Right. So they're really cranky. So now to them, it's a crisis moment, okay? So they're having a bad moment, right? But to us, we're stopping the traffic because we can see the dog guy having a bad moment. Right. The dog is having a great time. Great time, no matter what. Yeah. He's oblivious to it all. Yeah. You can see because they're stopped. They start looking around and they see this man running around. And you can see now people are starting to not be angry and they're watching what this man's doing. And then the little dog appears through underneath cars and stuff. People start opening their car doors and getting out to help the man. Beautiful. But not 10 cars, not 15, like 20 people, like stopped their life and got out with compassion to help. And this little dog is running to every car. Oh, he's got new friends. And he's so pumped. Yeah, he's so happy because he's like, everyone loves me. Yeah. And the owner, I could see the owner was amazed by it. Then Richard could see that it was under control. They got the dog and we went on the freeway and I started crying. And Richard goes, "Why are you crying?" Beautiful. And I said, "Babe, because that was an example of hope for humanity." Yes. Everyone is kind. They just need to break that little default program for just a few split seconds. And the kindness is in everyone. I know it puts out images of what humans are, but I don't see them like that. I see them like opening their door and patting the dog. Yeah, and it should. This is such an incredible story, and I will be telling it on your family's behalf from now on. What an awesome story, because it's a moment for people to just remember that we're all in this together and that it's going to work out, and that it's okay if you're a couple of minutes late, because you don't want to slam into this dog and then just go, "Oh, what was that?" and then just keep driving. Like, there's a disconnect because people get so wrapped up in the nonsense, right? But really there's a life to be had here, and there's experiences. And think of all the people that may have met for the first time on that roundabout. You may have, conscious coupled like 3 people out of that thing, because they just met each other chasing a dog, and now that's a wonderful story. All started because of one man said, "You know what? I'm just going to park this bus right here for just a few seconds. And I don't care about the honks and anything else. There's a greater thing going on here." But that type of awareness, that's huge. Thank you for telling us that. That's just such an amazing story. Elsa Dillon, all the ways to find you located below. Thank you so much.